We need to up our game and shit. We need to do comedy butt naked, right?
Saying his goodbyes. He blew his eye socket off and his eyeball fell out.
White women keep kidnapping us. Y'all seen The Blind Side?
Aren't you glad we have that disclaimer at the beginning of the episode?
It's going to come in handy for this episode.
This week's episode of The Voice Party is brought to you by Big Boy Wraps. Get your car wrapped by some of the most experienced and skilled in the Bay. Big Boy Wraps, where the big boys play.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls all around the world, it is time for another episode of everyone's favorite podcast, The Voice Party. To my immediate right, we have JD Arandia, superstar comedian. You have yours truly, Joaquin Xavier. You've got musician and bandleader extraordinaire, Marcos Molinar. You have Phil on the ones and twos, and our guest today, Birdman Acosta.
Hey, what's up, man? How you guys doing?
What's up, Holmes?
Thanks for being here.
No, I'm just, kind of. I don't see here. Like, a lot of people think I'm high. I don't get high. I just get hungry.
Bro,
that joint you just showed us,
That pinner?
that looked like a pipe bomb, dude.
See, you know what, bro? You know why I got to roll them that big? Because anything smaller will fall out of my butt, bro. Because I'm still used to jailhouse safing my joints.
God damn.
Hey, was that how you had to hide weed in prison?
Yeah, bro. You guys don't know about the
No.
jailhouse safe?
No.
Well, we
That's
heard
what
about
I call it. You know what I mean? Like, it's called keystering. There's many different.
Yeah, I've heard of keystering.
Yeah, bro. Whenever I hear keister, I don't know why I think of coffee.
Is that
Because there's a brand out there that kind of sounds like keister.
Yeah,
I
there
think
is.
it's kefir or keifer. Like, dude,
Oh, yeah.
right? So whenever I'll take a cup.
Keystering?
Yeah, and then but you know what, bro? And it's funny because when you drink coffee, you shit good, and when you keister, you shit. Like, either way, you shit good.
So are you putting, when you're jailhouse safe in these, do you have like them wrapped in a plastic bag, or are you just going in there and then
you wrap it in plastic.
Okay,
yeah,
so you're not
bro.
just sticking shit in your mouth.
Yeah, because you don't want to fuck the joint up. Yeah. So you wrap it in plastic and then some Vaseline.
Okay.
I don't know how we got on this.
This is
Size joints, dude.
if you're planning on going to jail, you want to listen to this. Hey, bro, I met this guy like 2012 at a comedy show in San Jose, and he's got a lot of great stories. First of all, thank you for coming out, bro.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks for the invite, man. This is some fun shit. You know what, man? What I really love about comedy, bro, or at least the old school shit, is like just being able to go up there and just say what's on your fucking mind, make fun of it, walk off the stage and people are laughing. Now, there's this fucking, you can't say the F word. I don't mean fuck. You know which one I'm talking about. It ends with the fucking T, and there's a G somewhere in the middle. You know what I mean? And probably two G's, and probably an O and an A, but... But you can't say it.
You can spell it though.
Because everybody's sensitive. Right now, what I don't get is this. How can you be that sensitive if you into anal sex? Don't that hurt? I accidentally put like my pinky, bro. Like just first knuckle, and I was crying.
How do you accidentally finger yourself?
Well, what happened was I had this new shampoo, it was Lever 1000. It says like it gets like those spots that you don't never get. So I was washing with that soap, and I figured, well, I'll get the tank.
And it just slipped in.
And it slipped because that soap is real. Bro, be careful with Lever. It's real.
Hey, I got a question about keystering weed.
Jailhousing.
Jailhouse.
Yeah, because see what is good about it, bro? You get the best ass oil with it.
Okay. But just the thought of putting a joint inside your asshole, that's just gonna.
Well, actually, not a whole joint. Really, actually, bro, about at least a half ounce. If you're gonna bring something in, make it worth it, like a joint.
But you need to like put like a
you
wood.
put it. No, they just put it either in a baggie, or like in balloons.
But you need like, I figured you need like something sturdy, like a piece of wood or something.
Piece of wood?
No. You're not. The joint's not fully.
Dude, we're not having.
The weed is just.
We're not bringing in
the bag.
toys. We're bringing in weed, bro. We're not bringing in sex toys. Wood.
Okay, so how do you get away with it when they make you cough and stuff? You just stick it far enough in there.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's all.
How do you get it out?
You ever lost? You ever lost anything there?
Dude, well,
it's like there's still paper stuck in me somewhere.
Let's just say there's this Timex watch I've been trying to find.
Oh God.
You know, like Timex has that saying, it takes a licking and keeps on ticking. Mine's a self-winder, bro, and I lost it in somebody's ass. I mean,
Hey, take us back, because you talk about it in your comedy a lot. Like, what years were you locked up for?
Okay, we're in 2023. '83 was the first time, right when I turned 18,
okay.
And then I took like 3 years off.
I took a 3-year sabbatical from prison.
Bro, cause I was just in Elmwood, bro. Like, and then I graduated and I moved to the state back in the end of '88, and then most of my 20s and 30s behind the walls somewhere. Yeah. So I mean, you know what, bro? The hardest part about prison really was just being away from like family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But after a while, you kind of get adjusted. Like they got so used to it. Like my grandma would think, "Hey, where's Jaime? Oh, he's in school." So I should be like a brain surgeon by now, bro. You know, all in school, and you know what I mean? But she, because
he's away getting his
didn't want
PhD.
nobody. No, she didn't. Because if somebody questioned her, like,
"Where's your son?"
she would get mad. No, my grandmother. She would get pissed. Like, really, it's none of your business. So like,
right.
So, but the truth of the matter was, I was locked up, but at least my mom was like, "Well, at least I know where you're at." That's the kind of motherfucker.
Is that a sad reality to think about?
Well, you know what, bro? Now that my mom is gone, bro, I've been doing a lot of like reflecting on shit. Like I haven't drank in 11 months.
Congrats.
You know, I gave up the fucking cocaine, and I just smoked my weed, bro. And like since then, I've been dealing with reality. Facing shit that I wouldn't face before sober.
Right.
For most of my life, I've always numbed up to face shit. And then, the next day you're like, well, fuck.
You either fucked
Let's
it
just
up
go
more.
to the liquor store, bro, and do this again.
Yeah.
And that's what I did right after my mom passed. And then now that I'm not, a lot of things have changed. Like my comedy, like people are so used to me being that, like, yeah, I go up there and I get crazy. I get dirty. I get a little like edgy. But now I've been working on some cleaner stuff, and it's working. It's literally working, like what you caught over at the Improv that day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm liking it. I see. I'm into comedy not to make it a career. I do it because I like making people laugh. When it becomes a career, it seems like I see a lot of faces, bro. I'm like, I see some of these cats that are only fucking 40, looking like they're 60 something. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, what happened? Well, I'm making this my full-time job. I'm like, bro, have you taken any time for you? Nah, I can't, bro. I got to hit these mics. I get it. But at the same time, bro, you got to take time for you. I've learned this out of older, like, you know what I mean? Take time for you every day, man. Every fucking day. Take some time.
What is taking time? Or
For me, it's like just mean? Even like, okay, what I'll do, bro, is when I go somewhere to eat, I turn my phone off, put it away, disconnect from everything for even a half hour, even if it's just a half hour. Because then you're just like, you're sitting there, you don't have to think about nothing. You're not worried about fucking phone calls. It's like, fuck it.
Just be in there with.
Yeah, why do you think there's a voicemail, bro? Why do you think there's text? You don't have to answer it right away.
Yeah.
What I don't like is motherfuckers calling me at 11 o'clock at night on a Monday. Hey, what are you up to?
Yeah.
Motherfucker. All right, nothing. So what I'll do is I'll hit them at 5 a.m. Hey, what are you doing? Why you hit me at 5 a.m. for the same reason you hit me at 11 o'clock at night on a Monday, motherfucker?
Yeah.
Crackhead, like fuck.
Right.
Because I remember you were doing construction like nonstop and then going to Mike's hella far. You were living somewhere else.
Yeah, I was in San Jose, and then I'd commute for work, bro. And like sometimes I'd start work at 6 a.m. And you know what? I loved it. Yeah. But the thing was, I was drinking too.
Yeah, I remember I saw you at a show, and I remember like, hey, I'm out of here. I'm tired. And I felt, you're like, oh, man, I'm going to be at work at 6 tomorrow. It was like 12. I was like, I can't do it.
You know us Mexicans, bro. Yeah, see, you know what's crazy? When you're a Mexican, once you hit 50, all of a sudden you want to work. And I think it's because you realize, like, man, my kids are shit. My wife's a bitch. I got to get the fuck out of the house.
Oh, my God.
It's either that or stay on parole. That's why I stayed on parole for so long, bro. Because I went on parole violations intentionally to get away from the old lady and the kids. Because they weren't even my kids. Like, one time I found out her mother was coming to stay with us for a month. I slapped my parole officer. I'm like, dude. Because I had to beg. I'm like, bro, please. He goes, what? I go, man, you don't know my wife. I go, and her mother's coming? I need somewhere to go for like 3 months, please. Because see, when you're on parole and you go back to prison, you got somewhere to sleep. You get fed. You get visits. And then when you leave, you get $200. So it's not like you're going to go home broke.
For real?
Yeah.
$200?
Why do you get $200?
It's for you to get home with. So I walk, bro. I don't give a shit.
Save all the money.
Well,
How long did it take you to get used to pockets after getting out of prison?
well, I mean,
Or
I
like
got
in
used to the
general,
jailhouse pocket. You know what I mean? See,
Yeah.
here's the thing, bro.
Yeah.
Like, here's just like, you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
Like, when there's a melee with the enemy or whatever,
Yeah.
or whatever you want to call it, they always say, hey, bro, sleep with one eye open. So I used to sleep on my stomach.
You got it right.
Gosh.
Wide open. Oh, hey, did you get into a lot of that? Like a lot of the like a lot of conflict when you were in there?
Nah, bro. You know what, man? Here's the thing. This is what really blows my, like, I've always been that character, right? So even in there, I made the homies laugh. I tried to make light of it. I'm like, okay, we're here.
Shit.
I go, we're already here.
Okay.
We're already in a fucked up situation.
Yeah.
So I tried making the homies. They go, hey, bro, you ever thought about doing stand-up? I'm like, no. I go, you got to be in movies first. See, and that's the thing. Like, okay, 40 years ago, my mom introduced me. She told me, hey, check this dude out. So I saw Paul Rodriguez, and it was in that movie, DC Cab.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And, well, I was actually something else prior to that, but he did DC Cab. Then he did, Born in Easton L.A., and then he has that Million to One that he wrote and produced. And, so I started watching this guy, bro, and I'm like, wow, check it out. Look at my raza. Like, fuck. Mm-hmm. We're not nobodies. Because, bro, I grew up in an era where, like, just like when I watched that movie the other day, bro, Flaming Hot, man.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it was a trip, bro. I start watching movies like at 1 or 2 in the morning, and if they don't catch my interest, I fall asleep.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I stayed up and I watched that I was up till 2:30, bro.
Yeah.
And it was what I loved about it was the storyline. And, bro, just like, it's an encouraging movie, bro, and I liked it. So, anyways, I was a fucking knucklehead for a lot of years, bro. A lot of years. I put my mom through so much shit, right? But see, so you're like I said, she introduced me to this stuff, and then I started doing time, and I would make homies laugh, and I'm like, nah, you got to be in movie. Like, I had never seen him on stage. I'd always just seen him in movies, and then when I got out in '92, I started seeing him in movies. I mean, on stage. And then I went back. I went back on a couple of pro violations. Then I went back on a new term. And I finally came home in 1999. And, I started checking out comedy. Like, there's this It was on one of the Spanish channels, bro.
De Telemundo, Que Loco.
Yeah, Que Locos. There you go.
That was one of my first things.
Bro.
Yeah. Willie Barcena.
All them fools. Little Noe. Remember Noe has the one about the tacos?
Yeah.
And then he had the one I love that he does, bro.
See, I watched it on like years after you did. Like years after. But yeah.
But, bro, like Felipe Esparza was on. All them fools, bro.
Yeah.
And, you know, and
Jeff Garcia.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, check this shit out.
Yeah.
You know, and then I start seeing these people, you know, performing the spots. So I started going.
Yeah.
You know, and then 13 years ago, my mom goes, hey, check this one out. It was the Paso Comedy Jam. So I'm like, all right. So I check it out. Fucking George Lopez is on there. Fucking Jeff Garcia.
Alex Raimundo.
Yeah, Alex Raimundo. Fucking Edwin San Juan. Fucking, I think I said George Perez. Fucking, and then Joey Coco Diaz closed it out.
Yeah.
That motherfucking lineup,
That was a
bro.
payaso, right?
Yeah,
Payaso,
that shit was off the hook.
Yeah.
So I'm watching, and then my mom, you know, she tells me, check it out. And when George Perez gets up and he's like, yeah, he goes, I got out of jail again. And they start laughing.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, this jailhouse stuff's like acceptable.
Yeah.
So, like about a month or so later, I see that Edwin's coming to the Improv. So I told my mom, I go, hey, remember that Filipino dude that was on there? She goes, yeah. I go, we're going to go see him. She's like, all right. So I bought the tickets. We go. And I see that George is there. And he's up on stage. I'm like, oh, fuck, there's that guy.
George Perez, yeah.
So I yelled out, did you get that tattoo finished? Because remember when he's on there and he says something about, he goes, yeah. He goes, don't ever get a tattoo from your roommate that does heroin. He goes, because I get down. He fucking OD'd on him. So he just has the pee and shit. George has some, hey, bro, you know what I love about George, bro? I'm going to be honest with you, man. I give that dude so much fucking props and credit. So, because I'm going to get, like, so when I went over there and I saw that, I met George. I talked with him afterwards. We befriended each other. And we started talking to each other on Facebook. And then fucking one time he puts up, he goes, man, your mama's like a piñata. The only way anybody's going to want to hear her is if they're blindfolded. Anybody wants some. I'm like, that's right up my thing, because when I was locked up, that's what we used to do. We used to call it bagging. We'd be talking shit about, you know, your mama's teeth so yellow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She smiles, the fucking traffic slows down, stupid shit like that, right? And so we go at each other, and then the day progresses. He goes, you know what, man? He goes, I need a challenge. I go, I'll tell you what, bro. When you come to San Jose in March, we can do it in a parking lot, at a corner store, at a park, on a bicycle, on the bus. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
He goes, how about on stage?
Oh, like a roast battle.
Right? I'm like,
a roast battle.
yeah, like, you know, your mama's, right? I'm like, all right. I go, you ain't saying nothing but let's fuck. And according to your mama, you can't even do that right. And boom. We hang up the phone, bro, because at this point I have his number. We hang up. And then I realized, you stupid motherfucker, you know what you just got yourself into? He's already got Showtime credits. He's already been on fucking MTV's Yo Mama, you know, winning shit. And but then again, it's like, wait a second, bro. Just because maybe I haven't gotten my you know what I mean? My notarization, right? So who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why am I kicking myself in the ass already? Being like,
So, an opportunity.
But I got nervous. I went up there and we did it, bro. And you know what, man? Hey, thank you, George. I fucking appreciate you, bro. I really fucking do, because he gave me that opportunity, bro. And then after that, people were like, hey, dude, are you a comedian? I'm like, no, but I am now. I'm going to fucking work on it. And I got that itch, and I started hitting open mics. And then when George would come to San Jose, he would give me a set, bro.
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean? And then when I'd go down to L.A., he would do that for me. Mm-hmm. And then when Felipe Esparza came to town, like...
So it started with George Perez.
Started with George.
And then you got with Felipe tight.
Met up with Felipe.
Yeah.
And then after that, like when Felipe would invite me to spots, bro, I'd go down to L.A. I went to New York to support him. He'd introduce me to all these people, bro. And that network started to grow. Like, I've met Emilio Rivera behind him, because when I did the 1 year, his 1 year anniversary podcast, bro.
Yeah.
What was cool about that one, It's the gentleman that they made that movie Flaming Hot about.
Yeah.
He was on that
guest.
podcast.
I do remember that, yeah.
So I met him.
Wow.
That was the same day I met Emilio Rivera. And I met a lot of other good Latin people, bro. And it's just like, you know, Felipe Esparza too, bro. I give that man, I got none but love for that dude.
We just had him on.
Yeah, no, I saw that, bro. When you guys, like, congratulations doing that guest set over in San Francisco, bro.
That's the first time I ever see you do stand-up was opening for Felipe at Tommy T's.
Yeah, see, like I'm saying, bro, that's what I'm saying. See, like, he gave me, and you know, he knew I was a nobody, but he's like, all right, because what he would say is like this. He goes, oh, you ain't ready. And I'm like, fuck, all right. And he goes, I'm going to give you 5. All right, cool. And I went up there and I endured it.
Killed it.
And he saw, and he's like, you know, bro, just keep, you know, and just stay. And the thing is, the best advice I got was from him and from George. You go up there, you be you, have fun, man. He goes, it's not the audience that's making the audience laugh. He goes, George told me this the last time I did was something with him to Bray. He goes, it's you, bro. It's not them. It's you. He goes, your shit's getting, I'm like, thank you. You know, so, and then now, here I am because, like, see, when I would take my mom to go see Paul Rodriguez at the Improv or wherever I'd take her to see him, after his mother passed away, you know, he went into his little thing, and you know, and it was like, I took my mom to see him, and he had autographed that movie the night before for me, $1 Million to One, to her. So when I took her the next day, he figured, okay, that must be your mom. He straight up said to her, he says, you know what, man, there's some days I just don't want to get out of bed. And they gave each other this hug, bro. And it wasn't just like, oh, yeah, hey, a fan. And
Your mom and him.
Yeah, it was a fucking genuine, like, you know what I mean? And I felt it. I'm like, and I looked at him like, fucking, like, thanks, bro. You know what I mean? And then, like, her, like, thank you, too. Like, what they did for each other for that moment.
Yeah.
That's something I'll never fucking forget.
Right.
So when my mom, we left, I go, you know what, Mom? I go, one day we're going to have lunch with him. I go, he's going to come to the house and get that hospitality that he's been yearning for. I go, watch. And, you know, it didn't get to happen because my mom passed away. But, you know, when he came to the Improv a couple of months ago, see, and here's another thing I want to plug up, you guys. Check out this comic book called Aztec of the City.
Okay.
My friend Fernando Balderas and his brother Horatio created this comic book, and Paul Rodriguez ties into this, bro. This is what's so beautiful about this whole fucking circle of this, bro. Is years ago, Paul Rodriguez performed in San Jose at this place called CET. And CET, man, is a very good program, especially for the Latin community. They pick people up from Salinas, Gilroy, and they transport these youngsters in to teach them these different vocational trades, culinary, carpentry, things of that nature. So Paul Rodriguez came out years ago, did a show, and my friend was speaking to him about his idea for this comic book called Aztec of the City. So when he brought it up to him, Paul Rodriguez sent him a $500 check to help fund this, get it going. Oh, wow. So now there's this comic book out. So, you know, I'm going to be getting some copies of it, and I'm going to be passing it out to my people and anybody else that's interested in it. And then these copies that I'm going to give you is like from the first one, and then there's other ones that you can order, and you can order them through him online to help support him and get this going, because now...
If you got a link, we'll post it up.
Yeah, I'll get you guys the link. Yeah. What I'll do is I'll text it to you, because I have it on my phone. And so a few months ago, Paul Rodriguez comes to San Jose Improv. Now, my friend that has the comic books, he's like, hey, bro, he goes, I got a set of all the first 4. He goes, you're going to go see Paul Rodriguez in the Improv, right? He goes, yeah. I go, yeah. He goes, well, you know the manager and shit. I'm like, yeah. He goes, I go, what's up? He goes, see if you can get them to him. I go, all right, I'll try. So that Friday night, I go with my friends. We get our tickets. We go to the show. I talk to the manager. He couldn't do nothing for me. I'm like, it's no problem. I go, here's what I'll do then. I go, I'll come back tomorrow. I'll just leave you the comic books, leave them up in the green room with a note stating that's where they're from. And if we get a response, cool. And if we don't, we'll give them a couple of days. Cause I understand if that, you know, Paul had been like sick, bro. He's been so. I go to this particular store to go buy these 2 more Pendletons and this hat that I wanted to buy to wear for his show. It's called D, right? So I go right here on Santa Clara Street, right around the block from the Improv, bro. You want some nice shit, go to Diaz. He got the stuff. So I go and I leave my phone in my friend's car, and when I go to the front door, the owner opens it up because he's tired of people stealing from his shit. So to go in his store, he has to unlock the door. And even when he does, there's a table right there. So even if you try, like, bro, you're not going to be able to. So he opens it up. There's Paul Rodriguez, Gene Pompa, and Mel Garcia, right? His host.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck. I go, hey, Mr. Rodriguez. He goes, hey, what's up? I go, man, I'm so fucking glad that, like, I left my it was meant to be, bro. It wasn't a coincidence. Yeah. You know what I mean? So we're talking, and I brought up the comic book to him, and he's like, hey, you know what? He goes, I'm working on making I want to make a series, an animated series about something like that. So he's going to help push that into an animated series. So all this is going full circle, bro. So then he invites me to the green room. I go. The next day I go to his show again. We talked. He goes, hey, man, here's my phone number. When you come out to L.A., I'm going to put you on at the Laugh Factory in Long Beach.
That's where you're going up to right now?
Yeah, so that's when I'm going on the 21st.
Dang, that's awesome, man.
And what's beautiful about it, bro, because the 25th is my mom's actual birthday.
Oh, man.
So it's all... If I get a little emotional, bro, excuse me, because when it comes to my mom, it's like that was my rock.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. That was my best friend, man. And, you know, to be able to do this, bro, and if I was told, hey, you know what, this is the last show this is the last mic you're ever going to hold and tell jokes, I'd be okay with it, man. Because I got to work with the fucking legend and a man that inspired me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, like, he's an inspiration, not just for me, but for a Latin community as a whole, bro. He's about supporting.
It's our first hero.
Yeah.
One of our first heroes that we had, like, in that world.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you something that I just asked one of our first guests. But, like, you have all these amazing stories. You have all these, like, names that you just dropped and stuff like that. With your time of reflecting now, have you had a moment to reflect on everything you've been through and like, have coming up?
Yeah, and you know what, bro? Honestly, I'm getting together with some people, and I finally stopped talking about it. I'm doing it. I've been thinking about writing this book called From the Pen to the Mic, and it's pretty much just showing, like, what got me to prison, and then what got me away from prison to the mic and to where I'm at today and what my goal is. Mm-hmm. Because for me, if I can even just get one youth to not walk the path that I did, then all that time I did wasn't in vain. It wasn't lost time. It was meant to be so that I can educate the next generation of people. Because, see, I was trying to find my way through life. I was trying to fit in, and I felt like that's where I fit in. And, you know, comedy saved me. Comedy got me away from that. Now a lot of my jokes are about shit like that. Like the one I talk about, you know, like retiring from the, you know, I retired from the state of California, but they called it early release. You know, it's, you find ways to vent and take those negative things that have transpired in your life and turn it into something positive, whether it be through comedy, through music, through art, whatever the case might be. And that's what I encourage people to do, man, especially at a younger age. If you got it, and that's what else I would like to do, man. I would love to get the funds together to start some programs, start to help get these kids going in the right direction. Because, man, it's bad. See, it's sad, bro, that economy and the way we live, especially in the Bay Area, you got both parents that got to work. The kids are left alone, bro. Why? And it's not their fault. Because both parents have to work to maintain that fucking house and to be able to feed them and put those clothes on their back because of the cost of living. So we do need something to give these kids some direction, some outlets, teach them these arts so that they're already learning how to let go of this anger and this pain in a way that people can see it and it fades away, because I've been learning that process.
And right now, like, there's a small example, because we got this in common. Like, there's a shortage in trades.
Yeah.
Like even if it's teaching them how to, like, you know, some don't even know how to hammer a nail in, you know, stuff like that. Like it could be
basic stuff. And the other
basic
thing,
stuff.
yeah,
working on your car, you know.
The other thing is like working on lowrider bicycles with kids. Like, you know what, bro? To me, the lowrider community it's art on wheels.
Yeah.
And it's finally broadening out. People are starting to see it for what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's a beautiful thing, bro. Like I said, me being Mexican, bro, I'm proud of my people. And for a lot of years, bro, we've got nothing but negative fucking light. That's all we've been, is in the fucking shadow, bro. And it's that's gonna end.
And in the realm of art and acting, if you think of like all the things that represent Chicanos, it's centered around like violence and crime.
That's why, bro, you gotta watch Flaming Hot. Flaming Hot is such a positive freaking movie.
You just watched it, right? You
Dude.
just watched it?
Yeah, the wife watched it.
Yeah.
It's funny.
I mean,
bro.
I was there, but I was doing other shit.
It's funny, and it's an inspirational movie. And then, matter of fact, Paul Rodriguez has another movie in the mix that he's working on about something with him. You know, there's a lot of good stuff going on, bro, with our people.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that we're finally getting this positive roles, and because what is happening is because it's our people that are producing and writing it.
Yeah.
That's the difference. See, not selling out, bro. Not selling out like certain individuals that have, and I'm not going to mention no names, but these people know who and how they are and how they degraded certain other individuals by the way they spoke about them.
Yeah.
He knows who he is. I just don't like to say that dude's name because it gives me a bad taste in my mouth. But fuck that puto. So anyway, you know what I mean, bro?
Yeah.
Like, for me, any Latin comics that come this way from anywhere to the San Jose, I buy my tickets and I go support them. I buy the merch. Mm-hmm. And like I said, I've truly been blessed to be able to do what I've done, and the people that I've met, you know, and like, you know, it's a trip, bro. Like, when you're incarcerated, you don't see nothing beyond them walls. You don't feel anything beyond them walls. You lose touch with reality. You lose touch with so many things. And it kind of numbs you to shit. You become numb to hearing certain screams of help. You learn how to ignore it because, like, ain't nothing I can do for you, motherfucker. I ain't telling nobody you fucking over there getting fucking, you know what I mean? Like, this, you know what I'm saying? Because you know what I mean? It's like, bro, it's a whole different game, bro, that I don't wish on nobody.
Yeah, and I know, from what I've heard from some guys, is like, you know, I mean, one, if a family member dies while you're locked up, there's no way to go to the funeral.
You know what? You can, but it costs a pretty penny. It's like you get escorted, but you got to pay out. And you know, it's like the family's already going through something. So I'm like, to me, it's like, why would you want to put the family having to get this money together to get you out? First of all, here's the thing, okay? I'm going to let this be known loud and fucking clear. Ain't nobody put me in prison but me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I hold myself accountable.
Yeah.
And now that I'm really doing that more and more and more and more, life's getting better.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thing is, bro, all these people that are locked up, dude, you wouldn't be here. There are some innocent fools. I'm not going to say there aren't. That got fucked over by the system.
Yeah.
But for the most part, 99.9% of us, bro,
Y'all got caught.
we got caught.
Yeah.
Right.
But see, that's the difference between, now that's the other thing that kind of upset me when I come home, and especially with my own people looking down on me. Oh, bro, I'm like, look, motherfucker, the only difference between me and you is, son of a bitch, I got caught.
Yeah.
I paid my debt. I go, bro, you just picked me up. You've been drinking. You're getting behind that wheel and you're going to act like you're some innocent. No.
Yeah.
Stop it. You know what I mean? But like, so I've gotten a lot of jokes because of the shit that I seen behind the walls. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like, see, you know, it's funny, bro. Like, people have this misconception. They think that, like, receiving oral sex while you're incarcerated Makes you a gay inmate? Fuck no, bro. It don't make you no gay inmate. It just makes you a happy camper.
Adjusting. You're adjusting to.
You know what I mean? It's only gay if you come, bro. And I came twice, so I don't know. I don't know what that makes me.
Oh man, dude, Jesus. God.
But you know what I mean? So like, you gotta make fun of shit, bro. Right. I didn't know the first time I got that. I didn't know. I swear to God, I thought I was in a co-ed prison yard, bro, because these legs were so smooth. I ain't never seen smooth legs that smooth, even on a woman. I was like, the toes were pretty. The shorts, the cheeks were hanging out. It had been a year already.
It's just 1 year.
They caught you in a vulnerable moment.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it was a vulnerable. It wasn't vulnerable, it was vulnerable, bro.
I was like, wait, where's this going? I'm like, oh, shit, we're here. Oh, damn.
It just took a turn.
It didn't take a turn, bro. It's always been there. It's like the elephant in the room, bro. Like, how you gonna like?
That's like dudes that were in like sailors in the ship for years or months.
Yeah, why do you think they call them seamen, bro? Come on.
That would happen. That would happen. It's like,
did you see my man? I seen your babies in my eye, motherfucker. Some went up my nose. Couple went down my throat. Saw a couple of your kids and shit.
So it was more of that than violence in prison. I mean, I don't know if you.
I don't know.
About
you know what, bro? I was so busy playing handball.
Yeah.
Working out, like just. The thing was, I minded mine.
Right?
Yeah. You knew when there was tension. You knew what to do. But like, for the most part, bro, I minded my own. I did my time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I let it be like, look, man, I'm just here I got to do this time and go home.
Because we had a friend of mine who was, locked up recently. He was on the show and he talked about how it's a different time now. Because when was the last time you came out in 99?
Yeah, 99.
He was in 8 years ago, or no.
From what I understand, they got the state numbers are on the double letters. I had an E number and a P number.
Okay.
Now, from what I understand, I don't know.
Well, he told me that when he was in the yard in Quinton, there's a peace treaty now between the two groups.
From what I understand, there's not only that, but what they're doing too.
So it's a different world now.
Yeah, there's certain bro, they changed a lot of things from what I understand, and I really don't like to speak certain things because of but it's fucked up. I'll just say that. It's fucking crazy how, but then again, it's kind of good. It's good in a sense because then you're getting rid of pieces of shit.
Yeah. Okay.
But from the way I think they're laying it down, they're putting them all in the same yard. But the thing is, and when you say POS, piece of shit, we're referring to a chomo.
Got it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
And that reference means a person that touches children.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's going on? These guys are put on what they call the special needs yard at one point, but now they're putting them all back together.
So it
There's
opens
no longer segregating. So what's happening is now you got these other people that are good, and they committed crimes that are considered not to be of that nature. So when you put these other people there, it creates tension. But it's going to happen. So, but then again, now they're giving these a lot of these guys that are on that other side, on the good side, got opportunities to go home.
Oh.
So what the fucking government's doing, piece of shit motherfucking government, bro. They're trying to
tempt them to go mess these other guys up
to keep them in there.
Because here's the thing, bro.
Oh shit.
You know what? A lot of people think the state is broke. Stop thinking the state is broke, my people. I'm gonna tell you right fucking now. Look it. The license plates on your vehicles, the state issue clothes that we get, the food, everything is all done by inmates. They get paid $1 something an hour. The guys that make the desk and everything that's in state and federal buildings, state and government buildings, is made by inmates. Mm-hmm. They only get paid so much an hour, but they're just telling that desk maybe cost $200, but they're telling the taxpayers, this costs $1,500. Now, when you send money to an inmate, it says pay to the California Department of Corrections.
They get the money first.
They get the money, they put it, and then they have loans that they give out, all this shit, bro. And they get a percentage of your money.
It's like worse than Venmo.
So
Yeah.
they are literally using taxpayers' money, bro. And so when the government, when the state of California says they're broke, don't believe it for a moment. Don't believe it, people, because, and then here's the thing. You know, I get out and I'm on parole, and okay, I paid my debt to society. I put in applications for jobs. And all of a sudden, no, you can't. You need to go get on welfare. I'm like, wait a second. I was released from prison for a reason, because I paid my debt to society. I want to work. You guys are pushing me into a corner to where you know what I mean?
Pushing you back.
The thing is, what sucks about state prisons, bro. Okay, if you only do 2 or 3 years, you're not really going to lose too much touch with reality. But after so much time, you got to readapt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have a proper pre-release program. When a pre-release program in there's 2 weeks before you got, all they do is they tell you, okay, go to the DMV. Here's you go to get your Social Security card. That's it. I came home. I don't know how to fucking handle a bank account. I'm barely learning how to do any of that shit right now.
Mm.
I'm 58 years old. I've never had a bank account in my fucking life. Every time I worked, I cashed my check and I just give the money to the old lady. Here, pay the bills. I didn't know how to handle any of that shit, bro. Prison teaches you certain things, but it doesn't teach you
Everything.
It teaches you like proper mannerism, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Respect. Conducting yourself in a proper way. You bump into somebody, it's a lot easier just to say excuse me than it is to get them up. So, but coming home, so what I would like to do too, man, I would like to get something going where, like, when these guys are coming home, you know they've been 10 or more, we shoot them through this program, we teach them how to handle a bank account, how to get things, yeah. So that when they come home, they can put their head up and say, yeah, okay, I fucked up, I made a mistake. Mm-hmm. Here's the thing, bro, everybody wants a second chance. How many times you hear somebody in a relationship, man, come on, I'm sorry, give me another chance. It's the same thing with us fucking convicts. But we have to beg hard as fuck. And you know what, bro, like, you know, like I said, yeah, I fucked up. I put myself in prison. But all I'm asking for is a second chance, man. And not just from the ones that I hurt and harmed, but society as a whole.
Society, so that it doesn't, because I know I've seen this with a lot of, you know, people that I know. It's like, it's hard to get a good job, or, you know, application C.
But you know what else too, though? But here's the thing, bro. That's what I loved about Flamin' Hot.
Yeah.
He wakes you up to, like, you know what, dude? Fuck what they are.
Yeah.
Be who you are, and you're gonna move. So in other words, here we are relying on these people to give us a good job. Fuck you and your good job. I'm gonna create my own shit.
Create your own way. Yeah.
And that's exactly what that gentleman did, bro. And then he went from being down here pushing a fucking mop to sitting in a corporate office calling shots.
Yeah.
For our people, bro, to help. And I could just imagine how many more people that got employed behind, you know what I mean? Our people.
They survived. The company survived because of that too. Like we're talking about.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what I'm saying, brother, is he didn't let his downfalls and his setbacks and the little bumps in the road hold him back, and he's not using that for an excuse.
So what did you do to you know?
Now I'm not using that as an excuse no more. What I'm saying, bro, I used to use that as an excuse. Oh, it's because I've been to prison. Nobody wants to give me a chance.
Yeah.
You know what the problem was, bro? I wasn't giving me the chance.
Yeah.
You got to give yourself that opportunity. You got to love yourself. You got to learn how to forgive yourself. When you start doing that, bro, you stand up stronger. You stand up prouder, and people see it. Mm-hmm. And that's what I've been doing with my comedy now. Like I said, and man, you know, I'm blessed, bro. I'm loving life. you know, and just like trying to work on new material every single day, just, you know, just shit that, you know, whatever. But, you know, like, here's the thing. Like, I've always wanted to know how people got their name, right? I've always like, fuck. So I asked my mom one day, I go, hey, Mom. I go, how'd you get your name, lady? She goes, well, mijo, you know, your grandmother was in a car full of men. I'm like, and, you know, and she goes, and we don't know who the father is. I'm like, fuck, all right. So now Carmen makes sense.
Carmen.
Oh, God.
See, if you can't laugh at your own shit, man.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing with comedy. Like, you know, people, look, when I go out and do stuff, if I say certain terms, you know, like funny ass guy, I don't mean it that way. I don't mean it the way people are taking it now. Like I said, what I don't get is how can you take something up, you know, like some plastic things, fake things up, and but all of a sudden, you can't say that.
Yeah, it gets weird where like you can't talk. Like I do a joke about heroin addiction, heroin overdose, you know. And one time at a show, someone told me, hey, you know, I got a family member struggling with addiction. I don't find that funny. I was like, well, I'm telling a true story.
Yeah.
Like, it's an actual true story.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry your person's addicted to a dick. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
Look at that word addiction, bro. It worked. Like,
addiction. But it was like, it's coming from me. It's coming from a real thing that I turn into something funny. So, like, you know,
you know, bro, it's like this. You know, like, okay, like I lost my brother to heroin. Yeah. Okay. My nephew that's here with me right now, that's his dad. And you know, that I'm just connecting with this dude. I barely met my nephew a few years ago, and we're connecting him. He's, you know, bro, he's a local artist. He's doing rap, he's doing stuff like that, and he's trying to come back up, bro. And I'm gonna be out doing a lot of stuff with him, bro. And but his father, which is my brother, I lost him to heroin. And I was there with him when he was sick and when he was going through it, and all these medications wouldn't help him. I used to go score his shit for him. And I used to cook it up for him. Yeah. And I used to regulate how much he took. I go, look, motherfucker, you're not going to be a pig, and you're not going to fish out on me. Wow. I seen it, bro, firsthand. Yeah. There's a lot of things that I've seen firsthand that I don't wish anybody to see.
Yeah.
But at the same time, bro, you know, like, the African Americans, yeah, they got a fucking shit. But look at us, bro. And I look at things like this, and I'm not trying to be a dick. But if you really look at it, man, our people are enslaved. Who's out in the fucking fields so that people can eat?
Someone referred to
you know what I mean? Who's the one out there pouring the concrete?
Yeah.
Paving the roads?
Below minimum wage.
Yeah. You know, and I'm still proud of my people. We will take the jobs that nobody else will take. Mm-hmm. And that's what makes us proud people. And here's one thing that can never be taken from us. As much as they want to take it from us, and that's the thing, bro. I don't give a fuck. I can give a shit if I never live in a mansion. It's not about this. It's about what's right here and what my people have taught me and what we can feed off each other.
Yeah.
You know, because, I mean, I know a lot of good people, bro, that were addicted to some crazy shit, and now look at where they're at now. Yeah. And yeah, they're not sitting in a mansion, but their life's better. That's the thing. My life's better. No, I'm not driving a Mercedes-Benz. No, I'm not driving a Harley again until I get better because I got hit, you know, a few years ago. But I'm alive. See, that's the other thing, bro. When I got hit on my motorcycle 3 years ago, I thought I never was going to walk and talk again. I was done.
I remember that, yeah.
And, you know, I'm blessed. And so every day that I'm alive, bro, I do my best to make the best of it, make people laugh, and just try and shoot out that positive energy and be positive, bro. Because if tomorrow doesn't come, at least people can say, yeah, that motherfucker was happy the day he died.
Barbecuing and
yeah.
yeah. What? So, I was gonna ask you about that, like you know, like you said, you've seen things you wish no one ever sees, and all that. Like if you didn't have comedy, do you think you'd still be going in and out of jail?
I don't think I'd be going in and out of jail. I'd probably just be doing stupid shit though. Like, fuck, I don't know, bro. Like, you know, here's one thing to check this out, bro. Okay, I'm in Tracy, right? And there's 2 lifers. And then we used to call them things on the yard. The he, she, whatever you want. Look just like a woman, the hair, everything. Like, it was already in the middle of the hormone pills and the breast growing and all this stuff. So these 2 lifers, one, anyway, so there's 2 lifers, bro. One says, you know what, you're going to be my roommate. You're moving into my house. So moves that thing into his house. Says, you're mine. For the 6 months that you're on your violation, you're mine. All right, whatever. Because this dude's doing life without the possibility of parole. Yeah. He's never going to see the streets. His wife done left him, so he doesn't get family. He gets nothing. So that's his human contact. It's a trip what prison will do to a man's mind. And how you get that lonely where you just want that
human connection.
Yes. It's a fucking trip, bro. And so that guy's at his job. The lifer's at his job. So this one's on the yard because if you're only on a parole violation, you get to go to the yard a lot because you're not going to really, it takes about 3 to 6 months to get a job. So, you know, he's on the yard and that other lifer that saw him or her or whatever you call started hitting on it. That first lifer found out about it. Jesus. I'm on my way to breakfast, bro. When you go in Tracy, you got to walk down the hallway, right? Leave your wing, come out, boom, boom. You hear the buzzer going off, you put your back to the wall and squat down. Put my back to the wall, squat down. There's this fool coming out on a gurney, sliced up, bro. Right here, lacerations right here. He was alive, but just sliced up. Because of the fact that he was fucking with somebody else's property.
Wow.
And I was just like, these 2 motherfuckers are fighting over somebody's son. But that's the kind of shit I saw, bro. I walked by Sal's and you can smell shit. His mother, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if that's the life you motherfuckers want to live, then continue to do stupid shit and go to fuck. I'm cool.
Fuck, man.
Fuck that, bro.
Yeah, that's...
And you know what's fucking crazy? Like, you know what's fucked up? Like, see, when I first came home, right? You know, like my girl, she'd always want to wear my shirts and shit, my state issue shirts. So I'd give them to her. And there was no problem with it. But I put her dress on one time, bro, and all of a sudden there was an issue. I'm like, what about, I'm like, come on. I go, you ready to let me put on the pantyhose so like my legs can feel fucking warm? Dude, honestly, bro, they say that works. I haven't tried it, but I'm going to try it when I get a bike again. They say you put on nylons under your jeans to keep your legs warm.
I want to talk about something we haven't talked about yet. The reason they call you Birdman.
Oh, I've got birds.
You got bird. Every time I used to see him at shows, he had Paco with him.
Yep.
Is Paco still alive?
Yeah.
How come you didn't bring him?
I didn't know if I could or not. I should have, bro.
Man.
If I would have known, I would have brought Paco. Yeah,
What kind of bird is Paco?
He's an umbrella cockatoo.
Beautiful bird. And they have the same hair. It's like
I was just gonna say, like, do you style your hair because to be reminiscent? Of
No, like, bro. That's just, you know what, bro. Don't hate the sexiness. See, I don't have to wear a beanie. Look, this guy wearing a beanie. Shit, nah, bro. I don't.
Well, how come they like? Have you been always had birds?
No, you know what, bro?
Okay.
Okay, I've had Paco for 18 years now. And
Paco made it to the Felipe's sports special, right?
Yeah. Translate this, yeah.
Translate this.
Wait, what do you mean they made it to
He's on there.
They come in on the lowrider bikes, him and Felipe.
In the very beginning of the thing, he's there.
HBO
and then,
special.
And then he's also in a couple of Baby Bash music videos, bro.
Oh, yeah. I remember that now.
Paco's gotten around, bro.
Paco's got credits,
So
bro.
do you get paid when...
bro.
Or do you lend...
I just let, like, people are like, hey, bro, we want to put Paco. I'm like, all right.
You're just cool with it?
Yeah, because I'm in there and I get credits.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So it's the
so
credits.
you get a little something out of it.
Bro. Like a lot of people tell me, how come you don't talk about your credits? I go, because it wasn't my gig. It was like somebody else's, but like...
It was my Bird's gig.
No.
My Birds had more credits than I had.
Honestly, hey, bro.
He's listed as Paco's handler.
hey, yeah. Paco's post and shit. That's... Paco's perch.
Paco's opened up for Felipe more than I have.
Yeah, hey, bro. I got pictures with Paco with Aurora Snow when Aurora Snow first started, bro. Oh, shit. Because I used to have a porn thing going on down south. But anyway.
Okay.
Let's not gloss over that.
So what happened is, okay, so I went into this place. I was going to buy a fish tank. But then I look to the right and I see Paco in this glass cage. I'm like, dude.
He was a baby, huh?
Yeah, I'm like, man, you know what? I've kind of wanted one.
Yeah.
So I went to the cage and I asked the lady, can I hold him? Yeah. She's like, you know what? I want to buy him. She goes, have you ever owned a bird? I'm like, no. She goes, well, I just can't sell them to you. You got to read these books. She goes, I'm like, all right. So I took them books home. I read them that night, bro. I came back the next day. I said, look, I want that bird. She goes, I go, you can ask me any question from any of these fucking books. This is before my memory was shot. This is before before I smoked. I didn't have to smoke so much because the woman I was with at the time, she wasn't that stressful.
Oh.
See, my weed smoking is based on how stressful my woman is. Like, see how high I am right now? I'm so, because I ain't even got a woman that's all stressed out.
So you read the books about birds.
So I read the books, and then I went back, and I got the bird.
Wait, can we step back a bit? Why do they make you read a book?
Because, bro, birds
are dangerous.
It's not that they're dangerous. What happens is, like, this particular breed, an umbrella cockatoo, they kind of stay, like, in the...
rainforest, no?
No, like, their mentality... Like, you're stuck with the 5-year-old for the rest of your life.
Oh.
Even though they age, they still got that mentality of a 5-year-old person. He mimics, he knows stuff, he does, but so I had him, and then I picked up this blue and gold macaw, and I used to go to the bars, and people were like, oh, here comes the Birdman. All right, whatever. So when I started doing comedy, I started thinking, fuck, I need something, instead of Jaime.
Mm-hmm.
Birdman.
So I started using Birdman.
I thought that was like your street name back in the days.
Nah, my street name was Goofy, bro.
Goofy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that was my prison name and street name. Yeah, it was Goofy.
And you've had Paco for how long now?
18 years, bro.
18 years.
So do you like Birdman better than Goofy?
Hell yeah, bro, because the reason being, when people go, oh, here, there's the Birdman. It's not like, oh, there's Goofy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, fuck.
Goofy had a worse connotation.
Yeah, like what kind of drugs is he going to try and sell us?
Right.
What kind of hustle is he going to try and put? Because, like, I've never sold drugs in my life, bro. I've always just traded them for money.
Right. There's so many clippable moments in this podcast. I'm gonna be out all night.
You say that in court? I've never sold it. I've traded it for
Your Honor, I swear I've never sold drugs. I just traded up for money.
You know how many EBT cards I got, bro?
Oh yeah.
That is fucking hilarious.
Just like when they took me, like, bro, yeah.
But okay, so is it safe to say,
like when they took me in one time for some, like, they go, hey, you were a witness to a murder beef and we need you to debrief. I'm like, I got you, motherfuckers, because I don't even wear underwear.
Debrief.
I go, I can't debrief because I don't wear underwear, fucker. What were you gonna ask?
So is it safe to say that Birdman is how you view yourself now?
Yeah.
You are Birdman now.
Yeah.
Goofy was the past that you don't want to.
Yeah.
You don't want to be
anymore. And the thing is, though, bro, you know what's funny though? Because see, I got the handle Goofy when my grandfather passed away. I got the hat that he was wearing the day he passed. There's a patch, and I put that on my arm. It says the Doc is back. So when I went to prison, people saw the Goofy, so they started calling me Goofy.
Okay.
So that's how that came about.
That's how the nickname came.
Yeah.
But you were what Goofy was. You know what I mean?
Well, no, prior to that, not really. See, the thing is, when I went to prison, that's like, in other words, it's like, it's kind of like your ex-wife. Like, you don't want to, you know what I mean? The only attachment you got with your ex-wife is your kid, right? So some way, somehow, you got to learn to deal with that.
Right.
But, like, with this, like, Goofy was my prison, like, that was my attachment to prison. So the more I don't address, like, it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Got you.
But at the same time, I have little reminders, bro. I got a fucking prison food tray at my house. And every once in a while, I pull it out to remind myself of where I've been and where I don't ever want to be back at again. You know what I mean? So I'm so anti-jail, bro. Like, I don't even play basketball. Because I don't want nothing to do with court. You know what I mean? I don't even write letters, bro, because I don't want anything to do with sentences. You know, and then 13 years ago when I started doing comedy, they go, hey, bro, if you get on this lineup, you'll get booked for future shows.
He's booked.
I'm like, fuck you. Last time I got on the lineup, I got booked alright, and I didn't come home for 6 years.
Hey, man, we just got the light, and I want to thank you so much for coming out. But I got to share another story about you, because this is when
Wait, that was like the greatest way. That was like ending a set, right?
Yeah. I wanna like, this is when I knew you were a good dude, bro. I want to share this on air just because I remember this. I remember I didn't really talk to you that much at this point, and I didn't know you that well. I just knew you that the guy I saw open for Felipe, and then I would run into you at Woodham's every once in a while.
Yeah.
But then I saw like you helped build a house for one of your homeboys who had like cancer at the time.
Yeah, he passed away a few years ago. And you know what, bro? Felipe got to know. Matter of fact,
I remember that.
In that same special, he's in there with me, bro.
Wow.
When we're taking off down that alleyway in the back, and you see Paco with me and the homie in the right with the hat on.
Yeah,
that's my boy Isaiah, bro.
Isaiah, I remember you posted about your friend that had cancer and he had lost his house, so you guys helped build him a new one.
Yeah, what was going on is he had bought some property and started building a house. And then that's when those fires hit. And he had already been hit with cancer and all this other shit. So when those fires hit, that fire went up the hill, burned his house, and his dog went.
Yeah.
And it fucked us both up because his dog was like my little
husky.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. That was family. That dude was my younger brother, bro. And so when all that happened, we had to hurry up and try and finish building this house.
Yeah.
And then he passed, and we never got to. And but yeah, he was a major part of my life, bro. And he got to know Felipe, and you know, I remember one time, bro, like when Felipe came back and he did a show at the Improv, man, and he gave a shout out to my boy on stage, and it was cool, man, because Isaiah, man, he taught me a lot too, bro. Like he believed in me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's the thing, bro. He believed in me, like, bro. And it was cool, man. I was blessed to have that man in my life, you know. And I still got some of his tools. I use some of his tools for the job I do, bro.
Nice.
You know what I mean? So he's still there with me. I find ways to keep people with me.
Yeah. Like your mom.
Yeah. You know what I mean? My mom, crazy ass lady. But yeah. She must be crazy. She had me, bro. She gave birth to me. Look how big my head is, bro. Back down, I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you pee. It sounds like a fucking water faucet. I'm sorry.
Hey, Birdman, thanks for coming down and sharing stories, bro. We'd love to have you back again, man.
You let me know, bro. I'm down. We can come to let's get a show together, bro.
Let's do it. Let's do it, man.
This is episode 1 of the 7-part
Birdman
docuseries. The Voice Party.
I'm down to come back whenever you guys want, bro.
Right on,
you know what I mean? Like, you know what, too, bro. Honestly, man. Like I said, I'm trying to help my nephew get off the ground, and he's a really good, solid. He's made a lot of changes, bro, and like. My nephew Rocky, if you guys look up on this, hey Rock.
Yeah, hey Rock. He's over there chopping it up.
Well, anyway,
chopping it up with Rico.
I'll send you his tag, like his Instagram thing. Like I'm just trying to help promote him to help him get up on.
Yeah, he's actually coming right now.
Rocky, come here, bro, please. Well, anyway, this is my nephew Rock.
What's up, Rock?
Oh.
You're getting this shot. Yeah, you're getting this shot.
Getting the shot. So anyway, this is my nephew Rocky, man. No. What I just need you to do is, what's your Instagram name?
Blast the Minister.
Blast the
BLSDAMINISTA.
Look him up on Instagram, man. Please give him a follow, man. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff together. We got a lot of stuff we're working on as far as music and art and comedy shows and things of that nature. He does art and music.
Okay.
I love you guys. Thank you guys, man. I'm willing to come back anytime.
Tell people where they can follow you on social media.
On social media, on Facebook, Jaime Birdman Acosta. And on Instagram, it's the Birdman of SJ. All one word. I don't know. I guess I was high as hell. The Birdman of SJ. And also Birds Buds. BIRDBUDZ.
Hey,
both on Instagram.
And when's that show with Paul Rodriguez
Paul
coming
Rodriguez is June 21st. So two Wednesdays from now, I'm going to be in Long Beach. I'm nervous as fuck.
Hey.
But I'm blessed. And I'm like, I just want to, man, I want to thank everybody, man. Thank you guys. I want to thank everybody that supported me along the way, that's pushed me and told me, bro, don't give up, because if you give up, you're just giving up on yourself.
Yeah. Hey, that's a great way to end
Thank you
this
so
show,
much
man.
for being here.
Thanks a lot, man. All right.
All right, that's been The Voice Party.
And we're out.
You guys want to smoke one or what?